Good morning, hello people, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another episode, another preview for your game against Everton. Chelsea take on Everton. The Toffees, they traveled to Stamford Bridge for a very big game. You know, even last season, if you told me that, if you want me to predict the scoreline for a Chelsea Everton game, I would have gone with something like 3 or 4-0. But this season is so different because now Ancelotti's at the helm of things at Everton. They've brought in James Rodriguez, a top class player. A lot of their players are now finding very good form, like the likes of Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison, Lucas Digne, and they look like a proper unit, this team. So this is going to be a very difficult game for Chelsea. But it's been a very difficult couple of weeks for Chelsea as well, and we've come out on top. So this gives me it fills me with a bit of confidence going into this game. Obviously, in the last time around, at the start of the season, when we did face Everton, we had a host of problems that we noticed in that game. We failed to notice it before that because we had a 17-game unbeaten run. We started to see things gradually deteriorate in terms of the kind of chances we were creating. We weren't creating proper concrete chances. We were pretty much crossing into the box and hoping for a miracle, or hoping for a header from Olivier Giroud or Tammy Abraham or something like that. And losing to Everton in that game, a 1-0 defeat, was probably the worst because of the manner in which we played and the manner in which we conceded that goal. We didn't really create enough chances. We obviously Edouard Mendy made, I think, one of his most famous errors in a Chelsea shirt. Not many of them, to be fair to him. And I can't believe we got him for 22 million. Honestly, that's a steal. That's a goddamn steal, man. 22 million for 12 clean sheets in the season. It's absolutely crazy. Look at he's got the most clean sheets in the Champions League as well. So that's insane, absolutely insane. But this game is a big one because Manchester United won in a shock victory over Manchester City, ending the 21-game unbeaten run. And Leicester picked up points as well. Because Iheanacho scored a crazy goal and Amarte scored as well, putting them up to third in the league right now at, I think, 53 points. So we have our ways to go to catch up to them, but it's coming. It definitely is coming, but we need to keep on improving, because right now, the way we're playing well, but we're not up there. We need to learn to create more chances, which I saw a lot more of in that Liverpool game. But I think a lot of that comes down to the style in which Liverpool play. Liverpool tend to be that team to open up, to create space for themselves to attack teams. Not many teams have actually played that way. You know, Spurs, Atletico Madrid, United all sat back into a low block and kind of hit us in the counter attack. And although defensively we were excellent in the Liverpool game, excellent in all 3 games before that. I think this game is going to be very similar to the Liverpool game, because Everton do open up when they play. Especially when on that left-hand side with Lucas Digne and Richarlison, a lot coming from James Rodriguez as well, who drifts into the middle, and we all know what he's capable of. But I think the plan for this game is going to be targeting that left-hand side, because James Rodriguez is not the kind of person to come back and do his defensive duties. So I think that side is going to be key for us. And so the lineup that I've gone with kind of reflects this game plan. However, I mean, I don't know, Thomas Tuchel's the tactical masterclass. I'm going to leave that up to him to make whatever changes he deems fit. But I think Thiago Silva will be fit for this game. He trained before we played against Liverpool, so I think this time he will be there. He will be available to to start in defense for us. So without any further ado, let's just get straight into the lineups. In goal, I have gone with the one and only Edouard Mendy. 6 clean sheets in the Champions League, the most in the Champions League right now. 12 clean sheets in the Premier League, which is absolutely wonderful stat to have. He has done so much to cement the spot, so there's no argument here. There's no second thought here. He gets into the team right away. In defense, I have gone with a back three of Cesar Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, and Rudiger. This was the toughest decision to make. This was the toughest decision to make in the squad because Christensen was absolutely perfect against Liverpool. Absolutely perfect. He's been doing really well since that game against Spurs when Thiago Silva had to come off. Christensen came in between, in the middle of the game, and was solid at the back, composed, comfortable. He performed his duties well, and it was a very difficult decision for me to make, to leave him out of the team this time, because he's been absolutely wonderful for us. But Thiago Silva has been doing this for a long time, and he's levels above Christensen, so that's the only reason why I've brought him back in. Thomas Tuchel may or may not start him. I'm not sure, but I think if he's available to be picked from, I think he definitely gets in. Moving on to the left wing back, I have gone with Benjamin Chilwell. Chili B, man. Chili B is back in the team because, like I mentioned, the left side is going to be there for the taking. You know, we will have to occupy their midfielders a bit more. James Rodriguez is not going to be tracking back as much, as at least I hope not. And Chilwell on this left hand side will do his bit, because he likes to make those runs. He likes to create on that side. He likes to puts in a good cross as well. So I'm expecting good things from that side in this game. At right wing back, I have gone with Reece James. I wanted to go with Callum Hudson-Odoi for this one, but I think having Reece James there would be a better option, because Everton's left hand side is a very lethal side. Richarlison, they have Luca Digne, and I feel like that might, if we playing Hudson-Odoi over there, might put Aspie under a lot of pressure to deal with both of these players. And I'd give Callum Hudson-Odoi the credit. He deserves a lot of credit for his defensive duties that he's been performing every time he plays. But Luca Digne and Richarlison are no pushovers. They will try to boss them around, and I think having a physical character like Reece James playing in that position would be perfect for us. Moving on to the midfield now, I think this is a midfield that will need to dominate. That will need to hold off, and three very good midfielders in the form of possibly Sigurdsson, Andre Gomez, and if James Rodriguez drops into the center, he's going to be part of that midfield as well. And I think it's going to be difficult to do that, because oftentimes I think the midfielders move out wide to help out and to aid their fullbacks dealing with the pressure from the wider areas. So I think to keep them occupied in the middle of the park, I have gone with a double pivot, a double six, like Thomas Tuchel says it, of N'Golo Kante and Mateo Kovacic. Kovacic is absolutely wonderful in the dribble. He's wonderful distribution wise, and Kante, you know how Kante does. He does what he does best, sweeping up whatever counter attacks and whatever attacks Everton choose to throw at us. Hopefully they occupy the midfield enough to give the wider players more space and time on the ball to create chances. For the number 10 spot, everyone already knows this. It's gonna be Mason Mount. Money Mace at it again in the on the score sheet against Liverpool over the weekend. At this was the weekend. It was Friday. It was Friday, but it was a really good goal. It was an absolutely wonderful goal, and an equally wonderful celebration. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of Mason Mount, man. I think everybody in the world is a fan of him. Messi's a fan of him. All the managers are a fan of him. He's an absolutely great player to have in your squad, and anyone would love him. He walks into any squad in this Premier League side right now. Up front, the front two, I am going to go with Timo Werner and Tammy Abraham. Tammy's a bit of a weird choice for me because I want to play Havertz or Giroud there, but I think this could be a game for Tammy to show how he's developed as a hold-up player, as a hold-up striker. Tammy has not been given as many chances. Has not been given his fair share of chances. I think he's been taken off at halftime a couple of times this season under Thomas Tuchel, and the extent to which he can affect games with his hold-up play has not been explored as much as I would like it, because I still believe that there is a really good player in Tammy Abraham. He's been given the number 9 shirt, the so-called cursed number 9 Chelsea shirt, and he's been scoring with it, and he's been scoring and assisting, and he's been playing well. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's been an absolute howler for him and in his time here at Chelsea, because he has already taken up that responsibility as a young player very, very well. Alright, without any further ado, let's dive straight into the predictions for this game on the Fifth Stand app, which I will leave a link down in the description below. So all you Chelsea fans, get involved. I got hiccups at the worst time. Shit. Okay, anyway. So, how many goals will each team score? I think this is going to be a tight game. Everton have some decent attackers. They possibly might score one. I think it's going to be Richarlison or Calvert-Lewin. So I'm going to go ahead and say a 2-1 win. 2-1 victory over Everton in this game. Who's going to score first for Chelsea? I want to say Timo Werner, but I think it's inevitably going to be someone like Mason. God. Someone going to be like Mason Mount. I have a feeling. I don't have him in my FPL, so... What the hell is happening? Mason Mount. Which minute will the first Chelsea goal be scored? God damn it. I think 24th minute. I think we'll take some time to break them down, but yeah, 24th minute. How many shots will Chelsea have overall? I think we're gonna have a lot of shots. I think we tend to have a lot of shots in general. Not all of them on target, but in general, a lot of shots. How many Chelsea shots will be on... Jeez, I'm going to ignore that now. How many Chelsea shots will be on target? I'm going to say 7. Some high hopes riding on that one. What overall possession will Chelsea have? 61, I think. It's always around that number. How many Chelsea corners will there be? I think there will be around 5 to 6. I'm going to stick with 6. And with that, we come to the end of the video, at the end of the predictions. And I would like to just take this time out to thank everyone who's supporting the channel, everybody who subscribed, everybody who has commented, who has sent me DMs telling me about how much you like the content, and I'm so grateful that you guys are watching the channel and supporting it, and I'm happy that I can do these videos for you guys. This is almost like a dream job for me to be doing this for the club that I support and the club that I love. So thank you guys for all your support. I love you guys so much, and um, don't forget to hit the like and comment down below what you thought of the content today and what kind of videos you want me to continue making. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. I hope you are also enjoying the content. I try to post at least twice or thrice a week. It isn't daily because I'm partly a student as well. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. A possible review coming out for this game, but that would be tomorrow. The reactions I'm gonna keep for the main big games, at least the top six, the top six teams. Um, so look out for those videos and hit the notification bell so you never miss another upload from me. And I will see you in the next one.